Hello everyone. Thank you so much for joining my YouTube video. If you guys are new to the show, everyone who don't know, I am Nikki Nicole, and I am here currently doing a YouTube video on trying to conceive. Go and check my other videos out. Like, subscribe, comment, whatever you have to ask me. I am here and willing to answer the questions for you. For all of my new viewers, you can go and check out the other videos as said before, and see from where I started from on my journey to conceive baby number 1. All right, so sit back, enjoy, and let's get this show on the road. Okay, so yes, let's go ahead and get into talking about this Clomid and what it does to your body when taking it, whether I have any side effects or not. I do not know about everybody else. I cannot speak for everybody else. This is only my body and what it possibly made me feel like, okay? So, with that being said, this is the bottle that mine came in, like a regular pill bottle. Some people I've seen come in a box. I got mine from CVS Pharmacy. So, it's called Clomid. It is spelled Clomipphene. Again, that is Clomipphene. For everybody who did not get that, I was spelling it a little slower so that way everybody can get it. Maybe you're trying to get the name of it clearly. He prescribed me, which is my OBGYN. When I say he prescribed me 50 milligram. I was supposed to take it, which I did on day 5 of my cycle. My cycle came August 22nd of 2020. And I started taking it on August the 26th, which is 5 days after my cycle. My cycles are irregular, so I do have a habit of not being able to track when my cycle is going to come sometimes. It does come usually between the 12th and 15th, but this time I guess it was just a little off. I don't know. So with that being said, this is how the package looks that it comes in on my end. I don't know, depending on where you go to get the prescription from. This is what mine's look like. And then on the back of mine, you probably can't see it. Trying to make it focus. On the back of mine, it basically just says Clomid, and it shows the milligram, and it tells me the expiration date and all of that. And you can see the pill size right here. It's not a real big pill at all. It does not make you choke or gag. I do not like taking pills, so this really was not really bad for me. It was way better than taking the metformin. The metformin is not a big pill either. I just don't like taking it. And that's in my other video. You'll see why I don't like taking it, but I have to take it. So, anyway, back to the Clomid. So that's that on how they look and what mine came in. And I got 50 milligram. I hear some people say you can take 100 milligram. I guess my doctor just decided to start me on 50 milligram just to see what it does to my body. And he gave me 6 refills. So, I mean, hopefully we got baby dust. I don't know. And I'll explain that in another video when I have a chance. So, on day 1, I took my Clomid August the 26th. That was my first day that I had taken it. It did not make me feel any type of way the first day. I was just like, I'm starting my journey on trying to conceive. Thank God for the Clomid. So, I was happy to take it. I just easily took it and didn't feel anything. I was just excited. I think if I wasn't gonna feel anything, it didn't come because I was just excited. So after that, the second day, I did not really feel anything either. Don't that I know of. I did not feel anything. I do keep track of a lot of things on my little notepad in my phone. So I keep track of all of my ovulations, all of my cycles and different things like that. My days of DPOs and, you know, all of that type of good stuff. I'm learning how to keep track of all of that. Things that I did not do in the past to even see if I'm able to conceive naturally. So I'm doing that now as we speak. Prior to having the Clomid being taken, my doctor, a facility clinic called me. My doctor referred me to the facility clinic for a HSG test. If you look in my videos previously, you will see the videos from me doing the Clomid. I mean, not Clomid, but the HSG test. And you'll see when I got my HSG test done, and I wasn't supposed to get it done while taking the Clomid. So, you'll see why I said something about that in there. It's not really a big issue, but you're not supposed to do it. He told me that you're not supposed to do it. So, that I was supposed to get the HSG test done first and then take the Clomid afterwards. But how would I do that if my cycle came? You know, I don't know. I'll ask my doctor the next time, you know, what was the real big deal about me getting it done at the same time. Besides, I was on my cycle longer than expected. The day I went to get the test done, I was supposed to come off the next day, and I did it. So that's another story. You can go look in my my stories, my other videos, and you will find it on my fertility story and also on my HSG test results story. So day 3, I began to get like slight headaches. I don't know if that was from me having to go get the test done, but when I took the pill, it was nighttime. Another thing is, all my pills I did take around the same time every day or every night. I took mine at 9:30 because I just felt like I wasn't going to remember to take them in the daytime because I work and my job, the way it's set up, I may be busy one minute moving around and I may be sitting down doing something on the computer, so I was not going to remember. And then also, even with an alarm, I didn't know how it was going to make me feel, so I just decided, hey, why not take it at bedtime? Because I read up on it and it said you can take it at bedtime if you choose to. So I chose to take it at bedtime, and so I took it about 9:30 before I went to bed, or 9:30ish, anywhere in that time frame. I set me an alarm, so I may have missed a minute or so, or whatever the case was on that. But I did on day 3 feel headaches. I don't know if it was coming from me going to get the test done, the HSG test done, and I was just nervous because my husband couldn't be there, or if it was just, you know, what the feeling was because of COVID. My husband couldn't go get the test done with me, so I was in there by myself, and I kind of felt lonely because I feel like he should be able to go to all of my appointments, which I hope that's not in the future, when we're ready and we're getting ready to have the baby or whatever, whenever we get ready to conceive, that he's able to be there for all of that, because he is my husband and we are one. And I pray to God that they let him come, because that's devastating not having him there to be supportive of me. So day 4 of the Clomid, besides the headaches, I didn't really have anything on day 3. Day 4, I was kind of still having the headaches. I began to get a little bit of like hot flashes. I don't know if that's directly from the Clomid, but I was getting small, like not really real big hot flashes, but I was getting, every now and then I was getting hot flashes off and on. And then day 5 was that Sunday, so I was happy it was my last day. Yay. So I knew I was ready to go into trying to conceive, because Sunday, August the 31st. I mean, August the 30th, sorry. August the 30th, 2020. August 30th of 2020. Let me quit talking fast. Don't want to talk fast. August the 30th of 2020, I ended up taking my last pill, and I was done. So I was happy. You know, everything was just like a rush on that end of, it's like it went by so fast. So then nothing really happened besides the headaches and the hot flashes. The test, I did have a little bit of cramping, but that could have been from the HSG test, because like I told you in the previous video, I did have a little bit of pain from the HSG test. Well, not a little bit, a lot. I didn't like the way the HSG made me feel. It's like cramps 10 times worse. But anyway, I stated that in my other video. So yeah, so on day 5 I didn't feel too bad. It's just hot flashes still, and the headaches, and a little bit of cramping, and they could have just been for me, you know, still bleeding, or TMI, still on my cycle because of the mess up on taking the Clomid and getting the HSG test done, because I was told by my doctor that I shouldn't have, after the fact that I'd already did that. So he told me that I would still see a little bit of my cycle, and I may see it for 2 days, may see it for 2 weeks, 2 more weeks. Thank God I was only seeing it for 4 more days, and that was it. But so on day probably like 7 of the Clomid, I want to say on day 7, it was 6 or 7, I remember feeling the hot flashes even more when I go into Walmart, like walking around. Usually I can walk around and my feet hurt, but for some reason it wasn't that anymore. It was like I was getting hot, like it was like I was in a, you could tell it was hot flashes. I was like really hot, and then having the mask on because of COVID, it was even worse. So I did not like that feeling at all. I still right now to this day get those hot flashes. It's not cool at all. I get them all the time, even at work in the morning time. I get them, especially in the morning when I make it to work. I get them like crazy. So yeah, that's that on the hot flashes. And not the nausea. I have been feeling nauseated lately. I don't know what that's coming from. It could be from the Clomid, because like I said, there's a few side effects that I did not have, possibly, but I did have a lot of them also. So I don't know if it could have been coming from the Clomid, but I know for sure that the headaches seemed like they were coming from the Clomid, and the hot flashes possibly were coming from it. The mood swings during my day 5, I did mention that day 5 I began to feel a little moody, not a lot, but I began to kind of go into like a mood change. And from like day 6 to day probably like day 10, I was like 0 to 100. Any small thing I would click, and I didn't like that, because I'm like, God, like, I mean, I would blow up. Like, when I say blow up, I mean like I would blow up. And I did not like that. I was just like, this is not me. Like, why am I so irritated? I told my husband, I said, am I moody to you? He was like, yeah, you are. It's like you are not the same person. I don't even know who you are right now. So I knew that something was going on with my body. I knew it had to be, because it just wasn't like that for me. Like, I was getting so irritated. Everything irritated me, and I did not like the way I felt. So with that being said, the Clomid, you do have side effects to it, depending on who you are. Like I said, you never know. You may not have no side effects to it. It all depends on the person. So those are my symptoms from day 1 of taking it to day 5, and then going on forward. I still have been having problems a little bit, and it could be coming from the Clomid. Why I say it could be coming from the Clomid? This says, what I looked up on Google, and I do have my phone right here. What are the side effects of Clomid? Hot flashes, mood swings, breast discomfort or tenderness, nausea or vomiting, bloating, and headaches. So If you notice, I name hot flashes, I name mood swings, I name headaches. The bloating, I feel bloated all the time. I eat. That's funny, but yeah, I eat, so I feel bloated all the time. But I know what bloated feels like. It's when, you know, you're coming on your cycle. We all know what that feel like. Like, unflow. Go back to where you came from. Okay. Anyway, the bloating, I don't know if I felt that or not. But the nausea, I have been feeling for the past like 4 days. 4 days, or I would say about 4 or 5 days, I've been feeling like nauseated a lot. And I don't know where that could be coming from. Maybe baby dust. But I don't know. So with that being said, the Clomid, it does help. It does work. I did ovulate. I will go into telling you guys about my ovulation later. I did track my ovulation, so I can tell you about what happened with the ovulation. And if you have any questions about the Clomid and you want to know, does the 50 milligram work, ask me and I will let you know. I don't know if it's best to have the 100 milligram, but my doctor just felt like that, take the 50 first and let's see how that works. So I don't know if it's strong like that to where you shouldn't probably take it like that at that high of a dose. So he gave me 50 milligram, and then I took it, all gone. So I feel better after taking it. And like I said, I did ovulate. I did definitely feel some hormone changing in my body, because like I said, I was very moody. My husband was like, what is going on? What are you doing? Like, why are you so moody? And so you never know. It could have been from the Clomid, because the side effects, like I said, it does show that. I'll show you guys on the phone. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see. You can see that. Try to get it to focus. You can see that, how it says all of the side effects right there. I'm shaking a little bit, so hopefully you can see that, and it tells you the side effects to Clomid. And I did not really just like the way it made me feel, but I was okay with it because I'm really ready to conceive. So you never know, if it's all Clomid or if it's just your body taking over you. Because like I said, I was taking Clomid and then I was taking the metformin also in my last story. So combining the two could have been side effects from that. I don't know. The vomiting, I did want to say this. The vomiting, I have not had vomiting. Like I said, I did have nausea and I've been nauseated. The vomiting I did for the first time vomit. Sorry, maybe too much information, TMI. The other day, which was pretty much like what the world is going on, because really was nothing. I'll talk about that later. So I mean, it was something, of course, because I felt sick. But that morning, yesterday morning, I felt sick in my stomach getting ready for work. And I don't know if it was from me brushing my teeth. I just started brushing my teeth, and literally in the process of me starting to brush my teeth, I went over and had to get, I was trying to hold it in, but I just had to come let it out, because usually when I'm brushing my teeth, stuff like that happens. But I guess it was just something that was bothering me to the point I need to get it out, and nothing came up. And I would think that something came up, but it was just liquid, like clear liquid or whatever. So yeah, that's that. I'll talk about my ovulation and things like that, and my side effects and symptoms that I was feeling after ovulating and baby dancing. I will talk about that later and tell you how I felt. So on this video, I want everybody on here, be positive, like my video, subscribe it, comment below. Let me know what you think. Ask questions about whatever you need to ask me. I will answer them. I am trying to be as positive and honest about everything that I'm going through on my journey trying to conceive. So please ask me and I will literally tell you. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button on the left hand side of your phone, computer, whichever it is that you're using. And let's get this show on the road, because I know that somebody else out there is going through the same exact thing that I'm going through and they need assistance. So hopefully this video helps. Share, talk to somebody else about it. Let them know I have the best videos about keeping it honest and telling you the truth on how my journey was trying to conceive. And let them know I'm the best. Again, I'll talk to you guys later. Nikki Nicole, I am tuning out. Oh, I thought I stopped it. My bad, y'all.